Hi, thanks for coming to vibe with me. I'm here to do a general love reading for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not all of these messages can fit for every Gemini out there, as this is a general reading. So Geminis, don't force any messages to fit. Just take what resonates and please leave the rest behind. Also, please remember I am reading energy here. Energy is fluid, so it may or may not resonate more in a vice versa fashion. So take that how it resonates for your individual situations. And last but not least, Gemini, if you're new here to my channel, I would love for you to join my community by subscribing to my channel. So if you have not yet done so, I'd be so grateful for that support if you would subscribe to my channel and help me build the community that I'm trying to build here on YouTube. So with that being said, Geminis, let's jump into your love reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini in their love life. Gemini. I feel a little bit of frazzled or frustrated energy, maybe due to some setbacks or some roadblocks, restrictions, things that are out of your control, but that are causing frustration or annoyances. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini in their love life. Gemini. Like the weather's not cooperating, or things are breaking down, or, things that are obviously, like I'm saying, out of your control. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini in their love life. Gemini. Okay, I go through the deck twice and there's no messages. It's because I feel like there's this blockage. There's these restrictions. There's something being held back. Resisted. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, one more time. Please give me messages for Gemini and their love life. Gemini. Whoa, okay. And that one flipped. Yes, because you're waiting. You deserve love. You are lovable. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's like this hesitation or this resistance to act on romantic feelings, or to act on them, to take action on them, or someone's not feeling worthy, lovable, or deserving. They're not getting the physical, emotional, affection and or attention that they need and or deserve. There could be like a holding out of romantic connection, of energy, celibacy taking place, a time of where I want to say where there's been a lack of emotions, a lack of emotional connection, a lack of physical connection, and a lack of intimacy. I'm feeling weeks, months, even beyond. I mean, for maybe a couple of years since you have had romantic, intimate connection with your person, partner, love interest, or another person. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me. There's been a long time of celibacy, I want to say, of holding out. Of purity, Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini. Possibly after a long, or after a period of intense or a lot of intimate connection, partners, getting out there, having your fun, having your cake and eating it too, being with more than one person, you know, dating around, living the single life, or having a lot of intimate partners, intimate connections, being very free. There could have been like a turning off of that switch, if you want to say it lightly, of, okay, now it's time for me to become celibate and take a break for a while. Okay, angels, ancestors. But I feel like those feelings, that intensity is coming back, is working back up. It's getting to like that bubbling point where you're ready to share with someone again, be with someone again, feel those feelings again. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini. Gemini, let's jump into the tarot here. Minimizing the oracle decks this series. We're going to go more tarot and intuitive. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Gemini and their love life. Gemini. Interesting. No messages came out that first round. Gemini. I had a flipper here. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Okay. There could be some rivalry, some competition, conflict, opposition, challenges, obstacles. Someone's coming in to plant that seed, to tell you that I feel like the divine timing is coming. You have the Ace of Coin and the Queen of Coin. It's like this queen is bringing in their coin to plant that seed, to offer you their time, their energy, to offer, or to make an offer, to bring in an opportunity, but something tangible, something real, something you can touch. Time, energy, maybe even a gift. I feel like it's like against all odds. They're going to shoot their shot, take their chance. King of Wands. Gemini, so you have with the Queen of Coin here, you have Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, particularly Capricorn, and then now you have the King of Wands, which is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, particularly Leo. But what I'm seeing here is a divine, it's not a divine, because I said it, divine timing is taking place, allowing for this connection. Yes, I feel like it could have taken some time. Someone could have had to disconnect from a previous connection, a previous situation. Maybe someone was dealing with some life obstacles and challenges at the time, whether it was disconnecting from, like I said, a previous relationship connection, or just finding their footing. Maybe they were having some financial difficulties. Maybe they were moving or relocating, or in between jobs, trying to find a job. I feel like there was something that was not allowing this person to give fully of themselves, their time, their energy. They could have been healing from something, although I'm not necessarily seeing that. There was just I feel like there was a lot of challenges, there was a major challenge and or obstacle that was creating stagnation or a disconnection in between these two. I also want to say that because you have the Queen of Coin and the King of Wand, there could have just been a lot of differences. Maybe these two didn't feel like the other was their type at first. I just got that song, Not My Type, Not My Type. What is that song? And I don't even know who sings it. If it comes to me, I'll put it in the link. I'll put a link for it down below in the description area. But I feel like they didn't speak the same love language. They didn't speak the same language. You see, there's a major difference between these two. Ethnicity, okay? Age, financial status, just social status. There is ethnicity, where they were born and raised. You see, there's some major difference here where these two struggled to get on track, to find balance, there was just conflict. I feel like, but now there's conflict resolution. She's I don't want to use the word desperate, but desperate almost to fix things, to culminate a new beginning, to plant that seed. Like, she's not willing to give up this opportunity. She sees potential. She sees their potential. She sees that the two of them could really build something, that there could be abundance here, that their differences could and are beautiful, are vibrating, balance each other out. The King of Wands is very take charge, take leadership, passionate, action-oriented, very excited and creative and powerful and charming and bold, and can be an entrepreneur, a business owner, a leader. Whereas the Queen of Coins is more grounded, more practical and dependable and homely. So I feel like there's been conflict and challenge in meeting in the middle. They're also both a king and a queen, so I don't feel like either they're high vibrating energies. They're of high status, but maybe one it came more easily, and the other had to work extremely hard. I feel like one came more from nothing and has to constantly work and struggle to keep what they have, whereas the other one, maybe they came from nothing, but things come much more easily. But regardless, there's been this constant conflict and struggle, resistance of meeting in the middle. What I was going to say about this king and queen energy is that they're both high vibrating and powerful in their own energies, where they don't need each other, but they want each other. So that's why I feel like there's been this continuation of trying to work on things, but for a while there could have been this standoff, opposition, separation, withdrawing from each other emotionally, physically, even, yeah, in like maybe there's been a lack of intimate connection. Um, Both of you have been celibate. Um, Trying to figure this out. Is this worth waiting for? Is this worth putting the time and energy in? Can we fix this? Can we start over? Will we find the middle ground? One is more connected by passion and lust and physical intimate connection, and the other is more, I feel like they're just more in their mind. I just feel like this opposition, it's not polarity. There we go. Thank you. I feel a polarity. It's like you both are maybe very physically attracted to one another, but there's some polar opposite. You speak different languages, so it's hard to understand one another. You have these different backgrounds from childhood or the way you were raised. You don't see each other's point of view or perspective very well. So the blending has been difficult in some cases. I feel like it has to do with emotions. It's not like I'm sure you guys have intimate connection. That works out fine. But someone wants more nurturing. Someone's not feeling loved. Someone's not feeling. I'm really feeling that there was a complete imbalance in the way one gives their love and affection, and the way that they receive it, and the way the other person needs it. So, example, one of you needed to hear it from the other person, and to feel it, but they were constantly buying you gifts. Or one of you, or they were constantly like, buying you gifts, right? Which you didn't want material things. You wanted them to open up and be vulnerable with you, just to speak to you on a deeper level. So that's what I'm feeling, is that there was just there's been a lack of connection or understanding, but there's been this willingness to hold out, to wait, to try to work on things. But during that time, there's been, I feel like, a complete disconnection, physically, emotionally, everything. It's created a lot of conflict, a lot of heartache, a lot of toxic feelings towards the connection and resentment. A lot of resentment, a lot of snapping at each other, verbal altercations, disagreements, harsh words. It's been rough, I feel like. But I feel like the holdout, it's going to be worth it. All in divine timing. I feel like things are going to work out. These two are finally going to come back together and have a reunion and figure things out. I feel like he's going to soften and be able to open up his heart space emotionally, which is what this one's been waiting for. It's like she's like, as soon as you open up your heart space and just speak to me, I'll give you my seed. And he's like, I can't, I'm, and she's like, well, once you do, I'm here. And it's like, I feel like this gentleman here is finally going to give in, like, okay, here you go. Here's my heart. And she's like, see, was that so hard? Sorry, I'm making a little story here. And then I feel like the seed will be planted and there'll be some sort of new beginning, new opportunity, a windfall, the divine timing. It'll finally take place, what you both have been waiting for, what you both have been holding out for. Yes, this was real. Yes, it was worth waiting and not running at the first sign of trouble. Sometimes things seem broken, but I feel like instead of running for new, you fixed it. They fixed it. You fixed it, and it was worth it. Okay. I hope that resonated for someone, Gemini. Let me know in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated, what side you resonated with. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. And Geminis, thank you all so much for being here, and I will be reading for you next week.